Hi, I'm Patrick Banger, Town Manager for Gilbert, Arizona. This week I'm here with Dawn Buckland, who's our Director of the Office of Management and Budget. Dawn, we are just about wrapped up with this year's budget process. Can you tell us about the process we employ here at the Town of Gilbert?
Absolutely. One of the things that we're most proud about here at the town is that we recognize that the budget needs to reflect the highest priorities of the town. And the way that you do that is by starting with the mission, vision, and values of the town. We look at our strategic initiatives and what we're trying to accomplish long term, and then look at the goals that we have for the next year. The only way that we're really able to do so effectively is by involving people from throughout the organization at all levels. So it's been a very collaborative process from the very beginning. We had a budget kickoff in August. We also had a council workshop in August, and so we got direction from the council, and then we were able to work with department staff members from throughout the organization to really determine what it was we were going to need in terms of resources for next year to accomplish those goals. The executive team then, as the department submitted the goals, the executive team reviewed them as a whole and really bounced ideas off of each other in terms of way that we could do business perhaps, and getting a better understanding of how those priorities interact throughout the entire organization, not just within any given specific department. Finally, as the executive team moved forward with a recommended balanced budget, which was a town-wide balanced budget, that recommendation was presented to yourself and to Mark Specific in the town manager's office for review. The town manager then presented the recommended budget to the town council. We had a study session in April and another one on May 13th. We'll be bringing that budget back to the council for preliminary adoption on Thursday, May 15th. That's a very important date. Even though we say it's preliminary, it actually sets the maximum level of spending for the town legally for the next year. And then the final budget adoption is scheduled for June 5th.
Great. And Dawn, can you give us a couple highlights from this year's budget?
Absolutely. When we looked at our goals for the next year and we looked at our strategic initiatives, we really wanted to figure out what were some of the most important areas that we could focus for next year, and we came up with some key focus areas. So you'll see that next year's budget really, first of all, we focus on maintaining service levels as we are dealing with growth, as we're dealing with increased costs, making sure that we can continue to provide the excellent service that we do to our community. And then we look at some deferred maintenance. With the recession and other strains on the town and on the community, there are areas of maintenance that were deferred for a period of time, and so we're continuing to focus on that for the next year. Finally, and importantly, with the implementation of the classification and compensation philosophy and study, we're ensuring that we have funding in place to continue that and to keep that whole.
Thank you, Dawn. If you'd like to learn more about the town's budget as it's been proposed, you can go to the town's website, and under the transparency portal you will see links to the submission to our council, and is up for consideration, as Dawn indicated, tomorrow evening. Thank you for watching.